Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Forge. Last time we played against an AI opponent called Ambition, and we won against him, so that was quite nice. Time to go for another random opponent, and let's see how well we will do this time. This time we're playing against Imperial Court, and I remember Imperial Court being a bit more difficult than the other ones. But let's see. We're going second, unfortunately. He casts a Ravenous Rats, which is a 1/1 Rats creature with the effect of when Ravenous Rats comes into play from your hand, your opponent chooses and discards a card from his or her hand. Ignore this effect if your opponent doesn't have any cards. Let's discard the Gift of Strength for now. And now let's summon a Feral Prowler, which is a 1/3 cat creature with the effect of when a Feral Prowler dies, draw a card. Now he casts an Imperial Edict, which is a sorcery, which has the effect of your opponent chooses one of his or her creatures. Destroy that creature. So I will have to destroy my Feral Prowler, but that means I get to draw another card, and now he attacks with his Ravenous Rats. Okay, this kind of sucks. He attacks me with his Ravenous Rats once again, and he summons another Ravenous Rats, which forces me to discard another card from my hand. Let's discard the Cartouche of Strength. And we get another Cartouche of Strength. That's annoying. I really need... Now he attacks me with both his Ravenous Rats. I really need another creature. Let's summon a Prowling Serpopard, which is a 4/3 cat snake creature with the effect of Prowling Serpopard can't be countered, and creature spells you control can't be countered. And now let's... yeah, that's all I will do for this turn. Let's cast an Ambuscade, which is an instant with the effect of target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Let's use this with our Prowling Serpopard to have it attack one of his Ravenous Rats. Now let's attack him with our Prowling Serpopard and do 5 damage to him. Now he summons a Predatory Nightstalker, which is a 3/2 Nightstalker creature with the effect of when Predatory Nightstalker comes into play from your hand, you may force your opponent to destroy any one of his or her creatures. Your opponent chooses the creature. Well, this sucks. First things first, I will cast an Ambuscade again, because it's an instant and I can do this during my opponent's turn, to have our Prowling Serpopard destroy his Predatory Nightstalker immediately. And now I get to sacrifice my Prowling Serpopard. So that sucks. He will use his Ravenous Rats to attack us, which is annoying. But right now we have an accumulated mana of 7, so even though we are kind of losing, we can summon any creature from this point on, regardless of how powerful it is with all the mana that we have. He summons a Brutal Nightstalker, which is a 3/2 Nightstalker creature with the effect of when Brutal Nightstalker comes into play from your hand, you may force your opponent to choose and discard a card from his or her hand. Let's use this to discard our Cartouche of Strength. And now let's summon a Giant Spider, which is a 2/4 spider creature with reach, which means that this creature can block creatures with flying. And Ambuscade now to have our Giant Spider destroy his Brutal Nightstalker. He summons a second Brutal Nightstalker, but there's nothing for me to discard, so no harm done. He summons a third Brutal Nightstalker now, but again there's nothing for me to discard, so he can't do much with that. Now he summons a Nightstalker Engine, which is a Nightstalker creature with the effect of Nightstalker Engine has power equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. So that's free. Okay. So we can summon a Croissant Druid, which is a 2/3 Centaur Druid creature, which costs 1 green mana and 2 other mana to summon. But I would like to also summon it while giving it its kicker effect. The kicker effect is for costs an additional 1 green mana and 4 other mana, and what it does is that when Cross Android enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, you gain 10 life, and I would really want to get that 10 life. But to do that, I would need, so let's see, 1 green mana plus 2 other mana, plus another green mana plus 4 other mana. So that would mean 2 green mana plus 6 other mana, which means 8 mana in total. I think I have enough to employ its kicker effect. Yes, I do. So let's summon it immediately, and this will employ its kicker effect immediately, and this will give us 10 extra. It will heal us for 10 points, which is awesome. Now he summons a Way Assassins, which is a 3/2 soldiers creature, which does when Way Assassins comes into play, your opponent chooses one of his or her creatures, destroy that creature. Ignore this effect if your opponent has no creatures in play. Let's destroy our Cross Android. It's been good to us, but we don't need it anymore. Now he summons a Cunning Advisor, which is a 1/1 advisor creature, which has the effect of on your turn before you attack, you may tap Cunning Advisor to force your opponent to choose and discard a card from his or her hand. Okay, nothing to do just yet. I have to discard my Blinding Fog right now. And he uses the Imperial Edict. He casts an Imperial Edict to force me to destroy my Giant Spider. And now he's attacking me with literally everything that he has. We finally get a Shefer Monitor, which is a 6/5 lizard creature. So let's summon this Shefer Monitor. It was about time that we got a fucking good creature from this. Let's just block him with our Shefer Monitor, but it's not going to be easy. Let's destroy his yeah, let's destroy his Night Stalker engine. But that was not easy. We barely destroyed him, and we still got defeated by this. It really sucks because it took me such a long time for Shefer Monitor to come into my hand. Like, that was just a shitty draw. Let's keep this hand. Let's put down a forest card. Let's put down another forest card. Now he summons a Ravenous Rat, so I will have to discard the card again. Let's discard the Shed Weakness. I can't do anything just yet. He attacks me with his Ravenous Rats, and he summons a King's Assassin, which is a 1/1 creature with the effect of on your turn, before you attack, you may tap King's Assassin to destroy any one-tapped creature. Let's summon a Feral Prowler, which is a 1/3 cat creature with the effect of when Feral Prowler dies, draw a card. Now he summons a Gravedigger, which is a 2/2 creature with the effect of when Gravedigger comes into play from your hand, you may choose to return a summoned creature from your discard pile to your hand. He did not do that though. Let's use Ambuscade with our Feral Prowler to destroy his King's Assassin, because it's a really terrible effect for me. And now let's just Alpha Strike. Or wait, if I have to Alpha Strike him... Yeah, let's just Alpha Strike him, fucking. He did not block me. He summons a Predatory Night Stalker now, which forces me to choose my Feral Prowler to be destroyed, but in return I get an extra card in my hand. Let's summon a Giant Spider now, which is a 2/4 spider creature with reach. Now he summons a Kao Lord of Way, which is a 3/3 legend creature with the effect of on your turn before you attack, you may tap Kao to force your opponent to choose and discard 2 cards from his or her hand. If your opponent has only 1 card, he or she discards it. Yeah, that's a terrible effect. Let's immediately use Ambuscade on our Giant Spider to destroy his Kao Lord of Way, so that we won't have to do that. Now he summons a Way Assassin, which will force us to choose our giant spider to be discarded. Let's summon a second feral prowler and a giant spider in the meantime to be able to block him. He summons a corrupt court official, which is a 1/1 advisor with the effect of when corrupt court official comes into play, your opponent chooses and discards a card from his or her hand. Ignore this effect if your opponent doesn't have any cards. Let's discard an ambuscade. Now he summons a second corrupt official, which means we have to discard another ambuscade. And now let's just attack him with our feral prowler. He will probably block us with his predatory night stalker, but in the meantime we will get to draw another card. Now we drew Query Howler, which is a camel creature, a 4/3 camel creature, which has the effect of when Query Howler enters the battlefield, for each kind of counter on target permanent, put another counter of that kind on it, or remove one from it. Let's summon it immediately. I'm not interested in its effect though. Not interested in cross on druid either. Let's summon cross on druid while employing its kicker effect now though to get ourselves healed. Now he summons a gravedigger. We finally get a good fucking creature. Jesus Christ, that took a long time. We get Scale Behemoth, which is a 6/7 crocodile creature, which is hexproof, which means that this creature can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponent controls. So it's invulnerable to any one of his effects to destroy creatures. He summons a second Cow Lord of Way, but that won't do him much good. Let's just attack him with our Scale Behemoth. Actually, let's attack him with almost all of our creatures. He will block us, but that won't do him much good. He summons a Brutal Night Stalker, but again, that would do him much good. Let's keep on attacking him. He will keep on trying to fuck with us, but ultimately he can't do much to us. He has a lot of creatures on his side of the field, but they're all pretty weak. So let's just Alpha Strike him right now. Which one do we want to remove? Let's remove his Cow Lord of Way first. He attacks me with everything that he's got. Let's summon a Sifter Worm, which is a 7/7 worm creature with trample, which has the effect of when Sifter Worm enters the battlefield, scry free, then reveal the top card of your library. You gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost. So let's summon that. And let's get another Sifter Worm out of this to heal ourselves for I think 7 life. Yeah, 7 life. That's pretty good. And now let's just attack him for Scale Behemoth. Now he's in a shitty situation. He cannot do much. We'll summon a second Sifter Worm on our side of the field, and that will also heal us for a lot. And now let's just Alpha Strike him. He will have to block us because he's at the end of his wits. And now we get to just destroy everything that he or she has. Let's destroy Cow first, then that, and then these other guys. So Cow is dead. Yeah, let's just go with everything by default. Let's summon a Prowling Serpopard now, and now let's just Alpha Strike him once again. Yeah, let's go with auto on that. Auto on this as well, and we won. Finally, we fucking won a match against him. That was difficult as fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. That was not easy. We had to do a lot of manual management to get this to work, but we finally managed to win against him. Just barely. I'm really proud of that. Let's see if we can keep this up. He summons a Gravedigger. I will summon a Query Howler. I'm not interested in Query Howler's effect though. He summons a predatory Night Stalker now, so I have to sacrifice my Query Hauler, and now he will attack me with his Gravedigger. I should have used Blinding Fog now that I think about it, but whatever. Okay, he will attack me with both his creatures, and he will summon a Brutal Night Stalker now. So now we have to sacrifice one of our creatures. Let's summon a Colossal Dreadmaw, which is a 6/6 dinosaur creature with Trample. He cats an Imperial Edict to destroy my Colossal Dreadmaw, though. Now he attacks me with everything that he has, and he also summons a Corrupt Court Official. That's absolutely terrible. Let's summon a Sifter Worm now. And let's... yeah, we need something else. So let's move all of these things to the... yeah, let's move them over here. Wait, can we move... can't we move them over there? We cannot, for whatever reason, or whatever. We get Shed Weakness at the top of our deck, which really sucks, but it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Now he attacks me with everything he has. I will have to block his Predatory Night Stalker with my Sifter Worm, but we've been royally fucking screwed. And I also have to destroy my creature as well. Yeah, this is a lost fucking match. Like, this was not easy at all. He dominated us. Fucking Christ, that was not easy at all. He literally dominated us for most of the game. Like, I just had no chance at all. He just destroyed us. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get in touch with me, I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room that you can join, details of which you can find in the description of this video. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.